I'm ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. Don't run from rap. 1, 2, 3. Hey. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. Game time. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I just got 20, I'm running on empty. This mobile that came from my money is silly. I feel it envy, not trying to be friendly. It is what it is, if you want me, come get me. Whenever you ready, no, I keep it steady. Yeah, I get the W, throw the confetti. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We bout that action, don't ever forget it. Squad of gorillas, the army, the navy. I call a play, I'ma score like I'm Brady. The title is mine, if you want it, come take it. Hey, I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I'm ready for more. Whole squad in the field, yeah, we tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war.
It's a game of 10, and the Rams first down. brings up second down at the Steelers' 27-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up second down at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
field goal. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Did you come through as field goal?
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your action got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on Rap a Lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's real rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Peterson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They're going to look to throw. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Check 26, check 26.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Check, 47. Watch the run,
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Patriots are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They fake the give. Newton steps away. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Newton. On the move to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He'll buy some time right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Newton. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Randy Moss, 43 yards. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Steelers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Hurts to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cook. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On first down, Hurts. And complete right side to Cook. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cook. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. Throwing is Hurts. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, Mike.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tyler Higbee, 37 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From the gun on third down, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7.
Steelers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Taylor Mays up to make the stop. Still 9 remaining on second down. Off play action. Newton. Dancing to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. 3 yards the gain there, second down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
And it's third down.
Operating from the gun. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They will go for it. Now Newton. Airing it out deep for Smith. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there for the Patriots. So on fourth down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
On first down, Patterson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On second down now. It's Taylor, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Here's Newton. Being chased out left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second and 7, operating from the 34.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Underthrow. Check 3.
They go play action with Hurts. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Harris. He can't get him down. Down right around the 25. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Harris is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tied football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton able to complete to Moss. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Patterson on the carry. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Now Newton. Into the hands of Cooks. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Cam to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, Taylor. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Cook. And he'll wind up getting about 8, but the clock will run. Also, don't forget, it's now 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 55. Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike.
Back to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd. Carry it into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And some space here. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. 75 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Patterson. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. First throw in overtime for Newton. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Probably a little bit of a surprise call there on 3rd and inches that they decided to throw the football. And how difficult is that for an offensive line when they look up and see all those extra bodies coming at them?
Tons of bodies coming in. They get a huge sack there. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
That part 1 is done, now part 2. Hurts throw pulled in by Jefferson. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
And the Steelers first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. Well, in overtime, I think coaches always wondering, where's that magic line for my kicker? They're already in field goal range after that big play.
I'm glad you brought that up because that magic line can change throughout the game. It's constantly being updated by teams. It starts with pregame. Okay, how do you feel? As the game goes on, they might ask him again, still feel that same number? Is it a different number? Right hash, left hash, what do you need? And that goes into the play calling in OT.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Patriots 30-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime,